there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. Today I have a review of the ergonomic office chair I've been using for the last couple months. I was contacted by FlexiSpot and they asked me if I would review their chair. I reviewed their standing glass top desk a couple months ago. I really enjoyed it. I'm still enjoying it, still working great. And I was intrigued with the ergonomic features. They thought it would be handy or useful for crafters to have an ergonomic chair. I tend to sit, to full disclosure, I tend to sit on a just like a padded vanity makeup stool and at my table downstairs in the craft room. I find that works pretty well for me. I have pretty good posture, and that way I can raise it right up and I can kind of look down across my whole table at once when I'm painting. I'm generally painting flat because my camera is overhead, and that works out really well for me. So I've been using this at my computer desk and here at the standing desk here, but mostly at my computer desk. When I'm on the computer, I generally will sit cross-legged, so I will just tuck my feet up like this, usually not with boots on, but I'm getting ready to head out. And I was concerned that the arms on the chair might kind of get in the way of sitting like that, but they can pivot and they can also raise up and down. So they didn't get in my way, and I tend to just take the keyboard off of the keyboard tray and just type like it was a laptop, and that way I can look straight ahead at my computer screen. Of course, I have to still get my keys because I don't know how to type, but it works really well. This is very mobile now. In front of my computer I have, under my computer I have an area rug with a really short nap, so the chair doesn't move unless I'm put my feet down and I push. When I'm on the hardwood floor here, I want to slide. It wants to slide everywhere, so it's a very easy to roll around mobile chair, which I think is pretty good. My other office chair, which I actually replaced with this one because I did end up liking it quite a bit, my other office chair was much more draggy, and if I didn't have it on a mat or a little rug, then it would scratch up my floor. So this doesn't seem to have that problem. Then again, I've had that one for a decade. This one I've only had for a couple months, so maybe it just picks up crud and does that anyway. I can't say for sure. But the features I really like about this chair is the lumbar support. There is a part that kind of pushes out at the bottom. It's separate from the back, and it kind of just it kind of molds to your body as you're sitting. So if you want to put pressure back, it's kind of it pushes back a little bit so that you've got that support, but you can also push back further. You can lock the back in place, but something that's kind of nice, I think, if you shared your office space with, say, your living room, and then you have guests over, because a lot of times we're in smaller spaces and our furniture needs to do double duty. You could lean back, you could watch a movie, you could be very comfortable in this. I'm hoping my dog doesn't hit the tripod because she's right there. Hey, Penny, come here. There we go. There we go. So yes, you want to be on YouTube? You want to be a YouTube puppy? There, my ratings will go up because my dog's in the video. I don't know what she's doing. This chair is covered in dog and cat hair. The cat has been hopping on it and napping on it. So yeah, it's just totally covered with hair. So if you have pets, the fur is going to show on this black chair. So this is the mesh version. The regular price of this is around $700, but it's always on sale, 50% off or so. So if you're seeing the regular price, I would definitely wait for it to go on sale because it does seem like it's always around $328 for the mesh seat, and the foam seat's a little bit cheaper, and you might prefer the foam seat because when I first got this chair, and I'm glad I had a little extra time to use it because at first I didn't like it. I found my tailbone was really tender after using the seat for a couple of weeks, but then it was fine. I don't know if I adjusted something or if maybe one of the kids was using it and they adjusted something, and then it was more comfortable. But there's also a crank underneath this chair that you can loosen the tension or tighten the tension on the seat. So if you want a firmer seat, you can have it. If you want a more softer seat, you can have it. You can crank the tension down a bit. So I think maybe somebody had cranked the crank down a little bit, and that made it a little bit more comfortable. Or maybe I just shifted the seat forward or backwards. I was playing with all the levers, and it's kind of fun, and you can set it up exactly the way you want to. But once you get it set up, I would just leave it because you can tilt the seat forward if you want to sit forward more. You can have the seat kind of rock a bit. You can lock the back in place, or you can have it so that it will just kind of go back if you lean back on it. It's really adaptable. so you can get it exactly how you want it. I think if you are somebody that has a bad back, that has posture issues, has a hard time getting a chair that fits you just right, this might be a good option. This will, I think, let's see, I'm 5'4", and I find that it's just, the headrest at its lowest position is just right. But if I was any shorter, I don't think it would, the headrest would hit me right. I'm also kind of short-waisted, so I guess if you were longer-waisted, you could be shorter than me and it would hit you right. Up to 6 foot something, so it would fit most height people, I would say, and it's up to 300 pounds. So something to consider, whether that's going to be a good fit for you or not. It has a 10-year warranty on the chair, so you are paying a bit of money, but you can guarantee, come here Penny, but you can guarantee that you're going to have it for 10 years. The booklet says 5 years on all mechanics and fabric and stuff, so yeah, I don't know what you would do if you wore something out. I guess you just have to buy a replacement part, but so far so good. I found it to be very comfortable to use. Now, I'm not somebody that sits at their computer all day. I'm always up and moving and fidgeting around. I have to say, for someone who fidgets quite a bit and is always kind of like, you know, moving and spinning and like, you know, can't sit still, this is a great chair for that, because I don't feel like I have to readjust because I'm uncomfortable. I feel like the comfort follows me in whatever way I'm shifting. I haven't used this too much for crafting, honestly, because when I'm sitting, if I'm crafting up here, I'm going to be using this desk. So generally I will stand, but if I'm sitting, I like to have my chair higher and the desk at its lowest position. But when I have this chair at its highest and the desk at the lowest, so I can kind of be upright and looking down, I can't scooch under as much as I want to, because the handrest, armrests get in the way. So that's a consideration. If you are pairing it with a table or a desk, you'd want to make sure that the armrests aren't going to get in your way. Like I said, I'm not used to having a chair with armrests that I work at, but it is comfortable. You know, I find myself resting my arms here, and it's very comfortable. So yeah, I have no complaints. My only criticism of the chair is the price. It was very easy to put together. It's rugged. It's well made, but it is pricey. And is this going to do more for you than what a $65 office chair is going to do for you? I think if you are someone who's using your chair a lot, like spending most of your time in it all day, like working from home all day and you're in that chair, or you game as a hobby and you are always you're sitting in that chair for a couple hours straight playing some video games or something, I think that could be a big advantage. For a casual user who maybe sits down, checks their email, writes a blog post, like that's what I do. I'll sit down, I might edit for an hour or so, do a blog post, check my email, but I'm generally up and moving around and coming back and bouncing around. So I don't sit still like in a chair for a long period of time. You're not going to have as much benefit as someone who's going to be using it more continuously to get that ergonomic benefit. But I would definitely check out some other reviews if you're thinking about spending this kind of money on an office chair. The links in the video description are affiliate links, which means I would earn a commission if you purchase through those links, but I'm more concerned with you making sure you make the right choice, because it's an expensive chair. Just keep in mind that they sent me this chair for free. Most of the reviews you're going to see on YouTube, the chair has probably been sent to somebody for free, or they've even been paid to promote the chair. So, you know, just as always, weigh these opinions with a grain of salt. Weigh my opinion with a grain of salt, knowing I got it for free. If I paid $700 for this chair, I would probably be much more critical. I'm evaluating it as like a $300 chair just because that's what I keep seeing it on sale for. And I'm not someone who is that picky, because I don't sit 8 hours a day like somebody would doing a secretary job, a desk job, something that's heavily administrative. And I don't play video games, so I can't really give you an opinion based on that. So there are other people on YouTube that can give you more information on that, and I highly recommend you seek it out before you decide what you're going to buy, because if you are spending a lot of time in a chair, you want to get the right one, and you don't want to be you want to take a few opinions into account. You know, I don't have that much experience with different office chairs. I had the other one previously for like a decade. I had 2 of those, one downstairs, one up here, and they're fine. I'm not a very particular person, but I can see the ergonomic benefits of this just on the lower back support. It kind of reminds me of like in your vehicle, if you have a modern vehicle and you can like adjust your lumbar support in the vehicle, that's nice, right? Especially if you're on a long car ride. So I definitely could see this as being a big benefit if you are using your chair for a long period of time during the day. But I mean, that's pretty much it. There's like I said, lots of levers. You can slide the seat forward, back, lock the back in position, adjust the headrest, adjust the armrests. Yeah, you can have it just the way you want it. And if you're someone who has bad back or other issues, sciatica, I don't have sciatica, I don't have a bad back, so I can't speak to firsthand experiences of that. But you know, I have injured my back before and then had issues like that where it's like that lumbar support really makes a big difference. But yeah, you've got to decide for yourself. I hope you found this helpful, at least to hear a crafter's perspective of it. I don't know, my dog's back again. I think she's gonna hit the camera. Penny, you want to say hello? Oops, I locked my camera down. Hi. Hey, Penny. But anyways, that is all I have for you from my somewhat messy office. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments below. I'll help you if I can. But the chair's working out great for me. It's only been 2 months, so you might want to reach out to me in 6 months and see how it's still going. But I don't anticipate any issues, and it does have a good warranty, so if you did have some problems with it, they seem to be a pretty good company as far as, you know, going good for that sort of stuff. So anyway, please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this review, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye!